Ça. Bam badabadim boom bandam bam bandam. Eh. When the stream finish? Fuck off. Le ja ja ja. Yo. Can it save to? Oh, shut the fuck up, Alexa. I get it. Holy fuck. Dun. Dun 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 dun. What's up, guys? Sorry if I'm a little sleepy. On va juste dire, je vais chain dodo, je regrette après. Cause you know, ça fait 20 heures ou plus que je suis debout. I can't recall. Been up for so long. Ça, on a un beau scrim pour vous. On a Team Rocket contre EXODIA. Bon. Oh. Jesus. Oh, I gotta stretch, man. So tired. I need high octane action games. If I'm too schlep, I might just turn the webcam off. I don't know. Thinking about it. Games are crashing. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's so bright. Bro, like, my eyes are burning, baby. Oh, I can't wait for the new patch of TFT, baby. We're getting rid of Long Diego. Shit's gonna be fucking fantastic. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Lobby it up. Lobby it up. Oh. Yeah. I'm not making my bed though. Fuck off. I'm too tired. Shit. C'est qui ce patiné là? Très de good boy. There you go. Smiley face. Viens mieux. Ça me dit de quoi? But I don't know who this is. Okay. Get mama! Shit. You wanna get with my mom? Pate crazy. Alright. Oh. Ah. Yo, j'ai peur pour l'instant, les mecs. Je pensais que j'avais plus de batterie dans mon casque. Yo, ça aurait été pas you know? Alright. We have EXODIA on red for game one. I think. I don't know. The players aren't placed. Wait. Is that EXO Red Game 1? Okay. Alright. Just making sure I got it correctly. Alright. So, Team Rocket on blue. So, from what we saw, Team Rocket play last week versus EXODIA, they had some pretty good moments, I'll be honest. Alright. I apologize if I'm a little bit low energy, but like I said, I've been up for like 22 plus hours or whatever, so I'm gonna change the door right after, but I had to stay up for my boys at EXODIA. Even though I'm not a part of DME, they're a part of, like, I'm a part of EXODIA, but I'm not a part of DME. I'm the Giga Glazer Univutsura. I do tricks on it, I ride it, I play Uma Musume Pretty Derby on it. Bro, man, I can do kick flips, front flips, back flips on it, man. Guilty so jealous, he let me sub in as a caster this season while he's raising his kid. So one there. Do I have a good link? I thought so. Jeff 1 64x, yep. Alright, Jeff. Alright, Jeff. Alright, Jeff. I'm so tired. Let's do this before I pass out. Alright. We're gonna get started for you guys, don't worry. Alright. Am I going nuts? Is it flipping back and forth? I don't know it. Let me just refresh that page. It's Suzanne Spectator. Okay, there we go. Okay, it finally started. Alright, so we're gonna ban Nico away from the Spy Master Flex. Let's see if we also take away his Pikey no Mi. Alright, as always, you know, Nute's playing, so you gotta have the Nute bans. Interesting that we're leaving the Corki up. We're choosing to ban the Sivir instead, but maybe we're gonna ban Sivir Corki and try to like FP Yunara with like a defensive pick. Oh, Roshan getting respect ban here on the Renekton. And of course, you know, Camille, Gwen, Ambessa, Rumble, Olaf. Yeah, most top laners in the game. You don't want Nute to play him. So Nute probably going to get almost 5 out of 5 bans unless he picks early. So we'll have to see here what we end up getting, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, In a best of 5, Nute will sometimes get one opportunity to play Gwen, and if he doesn't play it, well, it's gonna be played against him. But Nute gonna lock in the big Bessa. All right, so all lives matter tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Nute picking up one of Rorschach's pocket picks, the Ambessa. It's something that Nute plays a lot of himself, so we're excited to see what he can do on the Noxian Mommy Milkers. And, of course, you know, Tizan, gotta go tier list jungle. And right now, best tier list jungle there is the Wu Kang. Like Liu Kang from Street Fighter. He gonna fuck you up. I don't know if Liu Kang is from Street Fighter, forgive me. Maybe King of Fighters? I don't know. I'm bad at this, okay? But that leaves maybe counterpick option. The Rumble is open. It's something that Rorschach has been known to play. Maybe we see the Scion. Maybe we see the Aatrox. See here what he's feel comfortable with. And instead, it's going to be aimed down here, picking up the Orianna. So we got the Monkey See, Monkey Don't Ball combo. The Monkey Wave, like, what is it? Like the Shock Clone? Yeah, the Shock Clone combo. Or the Psy-Wave, Shock Clone, whatever the hell you want to call it. Essentially, Wukong goes invisible with the Orianna Ball. You don't see the Orianna Ball while Wukong is invisible, and it's a very, very hard to dodge Shockwave if you do not have Flash or a displacement spell. That is like the Jarvan gonna be locked in as an answer. It's a little bit curious, but we've seen Warshin kind of, you know, go to town on people, but it was more like on the picks of like the Lee Sin, the Volibear, the Syndra as the answer to the Orianna, champion that can get good push, good damage, and that can contest the Clockwork Wind-Up auto attacks in the matchup because Orianna, like Syndra, can walk during spell animations. So most champions, you know, they got to cast a spell and then they can move, while these two champions are the only two mages that can walk while casting. We're going to be picking up Scion here for Roshi. I'm surprised that we picked Orianna early, but I guess out of fear of not wanting it to be taken away. Now let's see here. Our top sides have been picked, so I'm expecting a lot of support bans here against Spy, and probably a good amount of 80 carry bans against Darksune. So we saw Darksune had a pretty damn good performance the last week when these guys played, and Team Rocket, not a prestige team, but just They have the prestige package. They just swap out the bot lane for I want to say not a better bot lane, but a more unknown factor in the bot lane. Let's just say that much. So Jinx going to be taken away. Spy's Alistair being considered here. So now this opens Rel as an option. It opens Rakan as an option. But we'll see here what Team Rocket are looking to play against depending on the next support ban. This is definitely not a Pyke angle. I mean, you could have a Pyke angle because it's technically a pseudo form of engage, but it requires Rayners to play something like hella aggressive. And in this cup, I'm just not seeing the Kaisa. But the Aphelios gonna be taken away here from Darksune. Poppy gonna be banned away as it's fantastic into J4 and Ambessa, understandable. And yeah, Reynard's just gonna go with the he's hovering the 30-minute I win button. Bam bada bean bam bean da boom boom bada bam bam bean bam 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 bada bam bean bada boom bean bada bam bam bean da bean da. Alright, the Rakan going to be taken away. Oh, no, okay. It's going to be a Nautilus trying to disavow the Nautilus pick. Oh, okay, no, it's going to be Maokai. Oh, no, we're back to Nautilus. The Titan of the Depths. No. Now we're back to Rakan. Alright, so the takeaway here from Spy, who's a fantastic Rakan, We've seen some beautiful quicknesses. Quick eye? This is what's quickness is plural? Is it quick eye or quicknesses? I don't know. I'm not an English major. And all right, we got the lovers duet. Lovers duet here locked in for Darksune and Campo. Now, Campo, another fantastic support player. I believe we saw him play in the ACL for DME Deathmark Esports last season or 2 seasons ago. So we've already seen this man pull out some mad goose sauce turbo combos. And let's see here what Spy is in the mood for. I mean, the Renata Glass, fantastic. Pairs well with Zeri, the bailout, the handshake to kind of just put Rakan in the Sneeko chair. And then you kind of go to town. So we've got, on one side, we've got control, late game, aggro fights with disengage. And then from the side of Team Rocket, we have, I want to fuck you up. I want to fuck you up. Grab someone by the toe and mess ult that bitch because I want to fuck you up. So that's about all there is. Alright. There will be a Cunny Bunny jump scare, so do not be afraid if you see some Cunny Bunny. I do apologize if you run into some Cunny Bunny. I cannot flash my Twitter. I cannot flash my Twitter. I cannot flash my Twitter. That Lissandra skin looks fantastic. Holy shit. Da 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 da. Huh? Wait, Russian coach? Oh. All right. And here we go. Cunny Bunny jump scare. Be careful. If you got virgin eyes, avert them. Ooh. Sheesh. Woo. Sometimes you just need a little bit of that Cunny Bunny. You need that money, honey, for some Cunny Bunny. Alright, Let's get into the game, please. Right, thank you. Love you. Small in the company. God bless. Hallelujah. Alhamdulillah. Wallah, 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 wallah. No issues in draft. Hey, yo, Volcanic Wukong. Ooh, Stone Chaos Oriana. La Illusion. Renata Klasky, baby. You know what it all about. UON. Control Shift Z. Scroll back, scroll back. Here we go. Alright, so looking at it, let's fix the board. Alright, so we got a jungler here. We got mid laner, 80 carry support. Alright, so that was a single move to fix it all. So we got quad TP, double grass, top lane, double conk. Arcane Comet versus Phase Rush. Phase Rush good on Oriana versus Syndra because you kind of just want to get away from the wombo combo. Interesting to see the Conqueror here on Xayah instead of the Lethal Tempo. Nostalgia and Paradox are going to try and get a bit of vision control. There is no sweeper here from Tazan's side, so possibly get access to just putting a ward down. And Tazan at least going to get the 5 gold from it. Is going to take a recall. We do have Scorch Claw versus Mustomper as starting setups. And we got double Spellbook bot lane from Spy and Campo, so that means they want to give us some of the best goddamn teleport flank support action we've ever seen. And Spy just making some funny money by pinging that ward. So Tazan recalled and got, ooh, okay, Campo gonna use a Gleaming Quill to be able to heal up a little bit of the damage. Too bad that Darksune did not get hit any, so the value wasn't that amazing. But mid laner's down to half-life, already chugged a pod, so it's already getting intense. And keep in mind, when Xayah is with Rakan, you get fantastic upgrades to these champions. They become much better than individually alone. But normally it is an accepted reality that the pair, if isolated, Rakan is the better champion. The good harass here from Spy, dodging the Gleaming Quills, getting the loyalty programs out of the way, proccing the autos. Remember, Renata is basically a pseudo-style Leona. The pot's already done here for the side of Spies, so it still has cookies. The Reinhar's not going to be chomping on the potion. Nute going to be pushed into the turret here, but Roshan going to do what he can. He's got to hold the line as best as he can. Dodging more Gleaming Quills here, very good. The root landing on Reinhar's is really big though. And now Reinhar's is out of HP, so that's going to be an early reset unless, are we seeing, oh, we are seeing a lane swap here from Reinhar's and Spy. So it is past the 3-minute mark, so for those of you that do not know, there is a lane penalty. There's a lane penalty applied if there are 2 non-top laners in the top lane before 3 minutes for XP and gold. So that is why you really don't want to have it. And here Paradox really starting to take a dookie shed on aim down, forcing him to miss quite a bit of CS. Spy looking to isolate Nute away from the wave, but the cavalry of the Lovers duo is making their way up top. Xayah is up a wave, so okay, now Reinhardt takes the turret off for that electroshock laser. Gotta be a little bit careful. And Tazan gonna be clearing out a ward as he just took the top scuttle. Bot scuttle was taken by J4, and now Nute, Rorschach, they're gonna be smacking each other. This is called by here for Nute, so which is going to be a little bit of a farming festival. Spy going to get knocked up, and now Spy in a bit of danger. The flash is invested. The bailout has been summoned, and now can Reinhardt's help with the bailout? Can we get a kill? It looks like we can, but Nostalgia is here. Looking to try and punish. There's a bit of a wave, so Reinhardt does have to be a little bit careful. Reinhardt does have some still, but the wave not big enough. And now Nute just going to slide and glide across the minion wave, smacking smacking Rorschach as he goes. Early recall here from aim down. Got himself a Dark Seal and refillable. But now we're gonna get Paradox's recall. 1100 gold, not too shabby. Let's see what he ends up picking. Probably 1150. So probably looking to get that lost chapter recall. Really important for Syndra. Syndra chugs through mana more than a Quebec kid drinks his milk in the morning or eats his cheese sticks. Nice Gleaming Quill. Gonna sustain up Dark Sune. And another root up. And now Xayah still has the speed up. And, okay. Ooh, the bailout gonna come back. And unfortunately, Campo was not able to kill Spy in time. So Reynars was able to just assassinate Dark Sune. And unfortunately will not be able to go for the plate. Rorschach here is the level 6, gonna be forced to use the ultimate. And Paradox is here though. Ooh, Reynars gets stunned, the barrier here, but the ult from the Force of Will forces into the bailout, and that is just unfortunate. The level 6 here on Paradox means that is danger time, and that's gonna be the Feats of Warfare claimed by Paradox. 2-0-0 on this Syndra. That lost chapter buy is huge. Rorschach managed to get away without having to blow his flash. So good on his part. He had an XP lead, so Nute was not able to use the public execution to close the gap. And that's going to mean, because of that play in the top side, means like Sune gets a free plate. And now Nostalgia and Tizan are going to be fighting here for the Scuttle Crab into maybe Dragon Take. Brio is given to Raynar and Spies, but Paradox is here. Tizan really wants. Did Tizan get it? Yeah, Tizan did end up getting a nice Shockwave. Nostalgia and a bit of trouble. Has the flash EQ to get out of the Wukong, but that's a lot. That's a lot invested by Jarvan here in this early part. Rorschach now just looking to farm up. And he's a neutralizer in this lane, so he's not looking to be an aggressor. He's just looking to soak up as much CS, build up as much HP as he can. Now the Cuck Chair gonna be activated here by Spy. Gonna throw Campo into Dark Sune, stunning them both. It's normally just a root, but if you can tag both, if you tag another champion with the handshake, then you turn it into a stun. A nice grand entrance onto Reynard. It's going to take a little bit of damage, but Dark Sune did not have any cooldowns to participate. That's going to be Tizan taking the dragon. So it's 1-0 on objectives, but Grubs are spawning up top. There's a vision here from the side of Exodia. No one has gestured towards moving toward. Oh, okay, but Paradox is hinting that he wants to make a play. So Nute going aggressive in the top lane. Gonna use the public execution, but Rorschach still has the unstoppable force. See if he can get out of there. And the Q here from Nute, the Q from Nute not gonna be able to connect. Paradox is here in the top lane though, looking for something, but they do have priority on the Grubs, and that is exactly what they're gonna do. Rorschach, having invested his ultimate, can't really help contest, and it looks like Tizan just gonna choose to get some CSing in. The Smite still available here for Nostalgia, so he's looking to get that triple grub. Going to be very helpful for the likes of Syndra, Ambessa, Xayah. When it comes to getting a few extra plays, we're still only at 9 minutes, so it's not too bad. And vision being placed here by Spy, but not going to be able to clear the vision that is currently placed. A little late on the rotation. Spy has teleport, so if he needs to make it back to the top lane, to the bot lane, he can. Probably gonna recall, buy a few wards, and then TP back to the bot lane. Make sure he syncs with Raynar. It's gonna be Yuntals versus Essence Reaver, but Xayah with that extra plate is slightly richer, so gets to finish it just a little bit faster going to be a bit of a better power spike. We'll see if Zaya goes Tsukuyomi second item or if Tsukuyomi is the third or fourth item. Normally we've seen like IE, we've seen like Essence, IE, and then like Navori or LDR. Given the tank status here from the side of EXODIA, May wants a bit of armor pan early. EQ not gonna connect here. Aim Down has just teleported back mid, but Paradox is the first to rotate, and now we're gonna get a double quickness. The flag and drag onto 2 triple stun with the Feather Storm, and now Spy is alone. The hostile takeover not gonna find anybody. The lightning crash not doing enough work. And now gotta be a little bit careful. Spy doesn't have any mana. And Darksune should be able to get out with ease. So that is 6-1 right now. We're 3k up. Public execution activated. And now we got the Scion ultimate. And is there enough? The flash, the auto, the Q, the grass procs. Oh, okay, but now will Ambessa be able to get away? No, it's a revenge kill here for Rorschach. But a really nice play by Ambessa. Down a bit of CS. But more than halfway done on the call, making really good progress. The difference is Paradox is really fed. And the biggest problem with Syndra is when she gets ahead, she's very oppressive. Because remember, she has a Death Cap, she has a Collector, and she has technically a pseudo Rylai's built into her kit when she gets enough stacks. And the further ahead Syndra is, the more oppressive this champion becomes. Right now, 1100 gold lead only at 11 minutes. It's 100 gold lead a minute. But yeah, so there's no first strike, so Paradox isn't going to be farming money on the Orianna, but he can find times to all-in combo, force Ori to take a bad recall, and then that's when he'll look for something else. Look at Rorschach and Nute just, you know, going back and forth and back and forth. We got the Eclipse, but Tazan is here. Now Nute might be in a bit of trouble. There's no public execution. Okay, unfortunately, Nute is just going to be able to use the legendary Korean strategy called Walking Away. And Tazan did not have the Cyclone. But now, Reynars might be isolated in the bot lane because we see that Tazan is topside. Nostalgia gonna look to clear some vision, establish some vision in the tribe, but Campo is here for reinforcements, and unless they want to heavy commit, they're not gonna be able to get much done. And it looks like Nostalgia is just gonna be able to get that second dragon uncontested here. Spy isn't really in the area. The ghost pop, sorry, the heal pop, and now the Feather Storm gonna be summoned, gonna be channeled in exchange for the handshake. And Spy here now, Nostalgia. Oh shit! A really nice flash smite here. The secure able to be gotten by Tazan. So that's 2-0. Sorry, that's 2-1 in objectives. However, the turrets from the side of EXODIA look worse for wear than the Team Rocket turrets. So this might be a fight for the first turret for whoever wants to claim the global feats of strengths. So we'll have to see. The heal picked back up here for Spy. And now Aim Down almost got all in by Paradox. The CSing is much better than it was last week. Now Luden's Companion and Luden's Companion. Here, Syndra has another 2,000 gold. Teleport being forced by Aim Down, so that Syndra doesn't get more juicy plate money or turret advantage. We've got the Herald up in 45 seconds, so that'll be our third objective to contest, about objective point for the monster slaying feat. We see Campo and Darksune rotating towards the mid lane, making sure they're going to be available for this Herald fight. Ultimates should be up when the team fight is about to start. So now we have the Yuntals finished. So it looks like Tsukuyomi is going to be the second item here for the Zaya. Darksune really wants his infinite cooldowns. We have the Shockwave available. We won't have the all-important Cyclone for the start of the team fight. So if we can stall out a bit, maybe there can be a bit of a momentum play here by EXODIA. But they do have to be a bit careful. Campo in a bit of danger, forced to use the grand entrance to get out of there. Now Paradox is the one laning versus Rorschach. Rorschach just used his ultimate to get into the lane. So priority started at the Herald. It looks like Reynard's just going to catch a wave top, and we're not going to look to contest. Unless we're... Okay, yeah, well... I think Tazan thought about trying for a Suicide Smite, kind of like he did for the Dragon, but decided against it. Darksune took a decent chunk from Aim Down here. Aim Down doing good, dodging them skill shots, but there's a Herald, and first turret could be on the line. There's no one here to defend. The Redemption comes out, the heal is there, and that's triple glove plus first turret. That's the feats of strength completed, and that is exactly what Team Rocket wanted. They saw through the play, and now Paradox might be in trouble though through the flash. Is it gonna be enough? Now even with the Force of Will, we don't have enough damage. And now Tazan looking for some more stuff. Nostalgia might be in a bit of danger, and that's gonna be the Clockwork Windup that's gonna be good enough to take out Nostalgia, but feats have been taken. Tazan going to be stealing away that red buff in exchange, and we're setting up for this Mountain Soul this game. Mountain Soul point already on the line here for EXODIA. Could start being big if Aim Down and Reynars get a little bit of armor and magic resist. These dragons do help them survive. Now Nute maybe in a bit of trouble. The lightning crash here. Public execution comes in. Nute exhausted but has 100 billion cooldowns. Red buff forces the flash and is able to safely get away. Now Campo has his heal back, teleported top lane just to make sure that Nute was going to be fine. And we have a minute left until the Dragon. Now Tazan going to be continuing to just farm a few camps. Probably going to get another camp in, then look to take a reset. Definitely has to take a reset before this Dragon fight, especially if he wants to get something done, because we got Dragon in 50 seconds, and that should be boots plus AD component for like what I assume is either the Black Cleaver or the Sundered Sky. Is going to be Black Cleaver focus. We see that J4, because the EQ doesn't really need boots 2 super early. Zeri is not his focal target. We're looking to shut down this Orianna actually. And now we're setting up a little bit of a death rush from the side of Team Rocket, seeing if we can maybe catch some members of EXODIA out of vision. And now Darksune is being run down by Spy, who's just threatening the handshake. And now Campo might be in a bit of an awkward situation. Paradox just gets melted by Aim Down. And that's going to be Dragon Soul Point here to the side. Well, priority to start the Soul Point here for EXODIA. The gold only 1.5k down. And Sune and Campo looking to push. But without a wave, it's a little hard to get stuff done. The Tsukuyomi build almost finished for Sune. And now Aim Down gets caught with his pants down, forced to flash. And... now Nute maybe in a bit of trouble. And yeah, that's Tazan with Aim Down doing a lot of damage. They've been able to find a lot of people. That's probably going to be also a turret in the bot lane taken. But Nostalgia is up here in top looking to run interference. And with multiple people hitting the turrets, they should be fine. Rorschach tries to use the ult to stop, but a nice quickness. And now there's no flash to Cataclysm, means you're kind of just free to do whatever. A flag and drag is going to be enough. I wish we gave that kill over to Darksune, but it looks like Nute decided to finish the Serpent's Fang. Actually, when you look at what he has to play through, the Renata, the Scion, the Orianna, it's actually not that bad. We went Horizon Focus here, second item for Orianna, really just looking to get some flat damage. Maybe we're looking at Death Cap next to truly maximize on that AP gain, but we'll have to see. Otacon, Frotakon spawning in 15 seconds here in the bot lane, and actually, sorry, 5 seconds, and now we'll see. 2 item mark for most of the champions here on the side of Team Rocket, so they're looking pretty powerful right now. Though they're missing some key ultimates to force a team fight. The teleport coming down by Orianna, but now she might be alone. The public execution aimed down now, in a bit of trouble, and now Rorschach is gonna be here. But now Nute might be in trouble, able to get out there, and now Darksune looking to find, but he manages to get away, and it's a complete massacre. Darksune, unstoppable. Rorschach, unkillable really right now, but it doesn't really matter. Gets the unstoppable, but Spy here forced to flash away. That's going to be Otacon priority, but unfortunately very desync timers. Aim down, teleported way too early. Should have teleported when Rorschach teleported, but because he was isolated, the members were close by, but it wasn't enough. Got a decent chunk of damage with the shockwave, and now Rorschach is going to try something, but unfortunately the decimating smash not going to be enough to value to take that the Otacon, because Smite just a better spell here. Now we've got the War Greaves finished up for Darksune, who's been playing fantastically in these past few team fights. Almost has the LDR, looking ready, has the infinite cooldown, infinite mana build, the full Tsukuyomi from Madara. And now we're going probably Sundered Sky here on the Ambessa. Unless there's another item that Ambessa would want to build right now, but they honestly, they just have to survive the Ori Wukong burst from the Cyclone Shockwave, and then I think they're fine. If they can get on Reynars, who hasn't had the most stellar game, he's been focused down pretty hard in these team fights, but if you can just survive, if you don't instantly lose Paradox or Darksune to the Wukong Ori Shock Cyclone, I think you just win the team fights. You have better consistent DPS. I mean, yes, Reynars is on Zeri, but you know, once the Orianna Wukong burst is out of the way, you have a Scion and a Renata. Their damage output is like less than none. This is where Rorschach even going Titanic to be able to get some stuff done, but here now, rooted up. And yeah, unfortunately, Darksune, until he has that LDR, isn't going to be shredding through Scion super fast. But Spy may be in a bit of trouble, forcing the quickness. And the hostile takeover, gonna aggro Campo and Darksune. Darksune almost killing Campo off. And we're looking for an angle. But looking at the items, that's almost 3 items here for Xayah. Nute does have teleport that he can look to get back in. And now we get a grand entrance. And nice shockwave forcing the Feather Storm. But there's no one to stop Darksune from just running at people. And Nostalgia is just tagging people. And yeah, people are just getting run down. Paradox might be in a bit of trouble, but a nice Dark Sphere. He uses his flash to get away, and that's gonna be Dragon Mountain Soul denied here. Teleport even by Nute, as he still had it, and he almost has his Cerelias. Now Reynars could be in trouble, but the Force of Will. The Force of Will not going to find its target here, and now that a Mountain Dragon has been secured, it gets a little bit harder to burst down this Xayah, this Syndra. And if Syndra ever goes, if she ever gets Azonias, then the multiplicative bonus from the Mountain Dragon is just fantastic. Rorschach, you saw, did quite a bit of damage to Darksune because Darksune used the ult super early last team fight. So now maybe with the Titanic, we're hoping EXODIA is hoping, because they did take the first 3 dragons. So if they can hold out, I mean, Zeri kind of just, you know, goes to town. But in order for Zeri to be God mode, you need that Zeri money. And with 3 items now. Oh, Aim Down has submitted a pause request. Let us see what the issue may be. We'll see here. We see the Spy has taken cleanse. So Rorschach is experiencing some lag issues. We'll see if we can get that fixed real quick for you guys. But looking at the Summoner Spellbook, we see Spy has just taken cleanse for the next team fight. Has to be able to land a good hostile takeover without getting turbo CC'd. And now we see, looking at the items, we see the Mortal Reminder picked up. We see the Shadow Flame picked up for Syndra. She upgraded her Spellslinger shoes. Almost have the GA here for J4. Wukong now working towards probably what is likely going to be either a Sterix Gauge or a Sundered Sky. A bit of healing or a bit of shielding, whichever. But I mean, hey, against the Ambessa, technically maybe the Sundered Sky could be a better option, because getting hit by the Ambessa once means that your Sterix Gauge is going to lose a lot of innate value. We're waiting on the team's ready checks. The ready checks are out, so we should be resuming shortly. And remember, we're going to have a little bit of out-of-pause lag, but that is perfectly normal. The supports are both rushing towards the second item. I believe it's Redemption versus Locket, since someone went Locket first and the other went Redemption. But those are like the 2 core support items that you're normally looking to finish anyways. Not really looking to get anything else when you're like an Enchanter style supporter. Not surprised to see Celestial Opposition. Really gives you a lot of innate tankiness in terms of being a support. And if they refuse to buff Solstice Slay, Zax, and Bloodsong, well, I mean, you know, when there's a clear number 1, there's a clear number 1. Bit of XP advantage here for Nute over Rorschach. And now we're trying to get Baron priority. And we're just going to start Baron up. There's no vision here from the side. And Tizan is nowhere near. Plus Zaya, she melts this objective so fast. And, ooh, okay. That could have been close if Spy had thrown Campo into the buff. But now the quickness is going to be forced. And now with the unstoppable... Oh, wow. The Wukong gets caught up. Just gets exploded before he can get anything done. And now Reynars just doesn't have any space for auto-attacking. Oh, and Reynars, he's trying a nice shockwave to try and build up, but Aim Down just gonna get murdered. Darksune looking for that triple kill. Ooh. Not gonna have enough mojo sauce to get it, but that's gonna be another team fight win here for the side of Team Rocket. Now they take the inner mid, and Darksune just really getting a lot of value out of this Zaya game. Has another 3,000 gold, so that's gonna be, I mean, he's like 300 gold off his Infinity Edge, or maybe sell the Dorans, pick up the IE. No, not enough it looks like. Nute just looking to get out, but ooh, Spy gonna pick up the shutdown. Unfortunate here. But maybe that redemption can mean something. Unfortunately, last team fight, Tizan went in trying to help Spy, but got exploded before Spy did, and therefore could not really land much of the combo. Now the loyalty program not going to come out. And yeah, Zaya has IE here. After one more camp or one more wave, Zaya has IE. We've got a dragon in a minute, so that's what we're optimally looking to get. Almost have a double armor advance picked up here for both Nute and Nostalgia. And now We'll have the IE after this wave. Pretty sure Xayah is just looking to get a cheeky back. Unless they really want this wave. And they have time, I guess. But they really ought to recall. They're going to push a nut. No, okay, yeah. They have Baron, so they have to make it back to the base. That's the IE. So 100% crit Xayah online, 75% crit Zeri. So yeah, Reynar's really just needs to be given space to be able to auto attack. Litazan hasn't had a bad game, and neither has Aim Down, but they've just been taking unfortunate fights. Now Xayah and Rakan making their way mid, so we've got a full power and ARAM looking to get onto Paradox. Here, the unstoppable force, and now Nute is gonna find Reynar in the backline, assassinated, and now Dark Sune is just god moding, and that's just gonna be it. That's gonna be a 5-0, and yeah, that's just the end of the game. GG's to Team Rocket taking game 1 in this 3-game scrim block. Unfortunately, the Reynar's hyper carry angle did not work out. He was not given the space. He did not have enough space to be able to get stuff done. And while EXODIA had a fantastic early game, it just wasn't enough. Let's move on to game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Gunny Bunny is a bunny that's full of gunny. Let's get that music back up and running. Alright, let's get the draft link up and ready for game number 2. So how do we like that game 1, guys? I thought it was pretty intense. Sorry, throat's a little dry. Mouth's a little tired. I was at my dad's today doing tech support work. I fixed up his PC, got it all nice and clean, helped him transfer a bunch of retirement forms and files and stuff about the house and like the old house and the new house and stuff. So I was there for a few hours. Then we watched the first half of the extended part, the first half of the extended version of the Battle of the Five Armies. So looking forward to that. Are we remaking the lobby? What's up?
You get 100.
Jesus Christ. I jump scared myself. I accidentally clicked the link on Discord. I thought it was a picture. I did not know it was a video. Alright, well. Back to the league clients for now. Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? Oh. 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 Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney on sale 67% for the trilogy? Yo! Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, I heard that. I felt that, bro. I felt that. Oh. Oh, it went. What the hell, bro? I'm not a Transformers. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba. We're just waiting on players to join the lobby, so it won't be long, guys. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, looks like we might be starting the draft. The players will join the lobby momentarily. Okay. Looks like the Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the Game 2 draft, ladies and gentlemen. So the Ambessa, the Scion, gone out of the top lane pool. Maybe we'll put a bit more priority into the Gwen/Rumble matchup now, but let's see. I don't think it'll be left open. Okay, so it is EXODIA on blue side here for game 2. I was going to be a little bit confused if EXODIA were banning out Spies Nico. So once again, we are putting heavy focus bans towards Nute's top lane champion pool, and Spies Nico, well, we'll get permaban. The Wukong, while being fantastic, kind of fell off towards the mid to late game. The gold lead was just too big, and sometimes you get womboed, sometimes you get comboed. And the Pantheon also going to be taken off the table, and Jace now going to be the third ban here against Nute. They really do not want him playing an oppressive top laner. We saw a bit of a resurgence for Grasp / Poke Jace in the top lane. Haven't seen much of like the Thimble tank Jace that we saw early this year in the LCK. I think that build is completely dead. But Sivir gonna be kept off the table, and this time it is gonna be Nute looking to pilot the Rumble. Galio could be picked as sorry. It's gonna be Roshak piloting the Rumble. Let's see what Nute has in store for it. Carry option wise, I mean, you ban the Jace. You could theoretically pick Kennen in a carry style matchup where Kennen theoretically has an advantage, but we're going to prioritize the Azir here for Paradox, who played phenomenally on the Syndra last game. See, maybe we want to pair it with a really powerful jungle pick, maybe like a Xin Zhao. The Skarner maybe has seen some resurgence. Also because Skarner can just use the Azir ultimate, but it's just going to be Xin Zhao. Now, hear me out. I feel like the Poppy angle here is fantastic. Either that or you just say fuck it, balls deep, lock in Sejuani Yone, and you're just like, we have 3 of the best team fighting ultimates in the game. I dare you to come fight us. On good terms, on bad terms. The ults kind of just do so much work. Because even if you kill the Yone, as long as the ult gets channeled, it's a little bit crazy. But it's a bit of a hard matchup. So we'll see here what aim down feels like playing. The Amumu locked in, so we're probably going to get some Abyssal Mask. And Bloodletter's Curse kind of synergy combo to try and get as much magic shred plus damage from the side of Amumu and Rumble. So that probably means we're looking to try and get an AD mid laner. The Yasuo here, but no enablers yet. Expecting that we're going to be banning engaged supports here from the side of Team Rocket if they can realize that the Yachucho combination. It could also be Spies Amumu, but we've seen a little bit of a resurgence of Amumu jungle, so I doubt we're going to see the sad mummy in the bot lane. Ooh. Okay. Nute comfortable with the Aurelia pick into the Rumble. Good aggressive option, and if she can stay on top of him and dodge the first harpoon, normally wins the trades pretty hard. So let's see here what Team Rocket wants to ban out, because Team Rocket are all in on the dive aspect of a composition, and diving into an Amumu Rumble, that sounds scary. So as a preventive ban, they're going to be taking Sejuani off the table just to make sure that the Amumu's not a flex, because Amumu, Sejuani, Rumble, Yasuo, that's a little bit disgusting. It's not as disgusting as Yone, but we're going to be taking the Braum off the table. We don't want no super peeling support options. And that means maybe we're going to be fighting over Rel and Alistar this game. Both players phenomenal on these champions. So we'll have to see what we end up getting out of that. Let's see, the clock is ticking. What is going to be the last ban here? We're going to take the Alistar away, trying to force the Rel ban. Because if not, we get a Rel for free. And a Rel with an Azir, Xin Zhao, Aurelia, that's a death sentence if I've ever seen one. If not, it's going to be Leona. So let's see here what the side of EXODIA are thinking. And that is going to be a Nautilus. Okay, so I mean, here for Team Rocket, you just slam the Rel, right? and then you keep counterpick for your 80 carry? The Magnet Storm also makes it really annoying for champions like Yasuo and Amumu to get away. Because by the time they get hit by the Rel ult, oh, okay, no, it's gonna be the denial pick here. Dark Sune gonna take Reynar's Corki out of his hands and be like, no, that's my toy, and I'm gonna play with it. And we saw that he beat the shit out of Reynar's in that last game. Okay, the Poppy here gotta be considered. I mean, fantastic against 4 dashes. Yeah, the Poppy value is through the roof, and if you needed a knock-up style champion, I mean, there's almost nothing better than Poppy, who has it on command and can proc it with the E. Yep. Oh, yeah, ba 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 baby bo ba da ba do. Let's see here what the last pick is here for Reynar's. I mean, how aggressive do we want to get? Are we just going to pick the Yunaro? No, it's going to be the... Okay, so we're looking to go full Wombo combo style. Now, it could be a Mumu jungle. It could be Poppy jungle. But unless you're really comfortable playing a Mumu support, I definitely think Poppy is an easier slot in. And yeah, definitely you're gonna want to have the Poppy W to be able to try and peel the Leona off. And in case the ganks show up from the Xin Zhao or rotations from either Paradox or Nute, we're gonna pivot to a last second Karma. Interesting. The Enchanter's style to try and buff up the Aurelia, the Azir, the Corki, the Xin Zhao that are gonna be going in, looking to fight, take head-on aggressive trades. Oh, Yon Payas, sorry. Okay. Oh, okay, so it was Yon. Okay. I was like... I would have been a bit confused. But while we wait, I'm such silly Clyde. I need a bottle of water. I deserve one. My throat hurts. It's sore. She said, ugh. Alright, here we go. Get ready for that game numero 2. So, I guess Nostalgia subbed in for game 1. Okay. Let's pause that music as we get ready to get into the game. Cunny Bunny jump scare incoming. Here we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Just kind of dead on the outside, dead on the inside. Me sleepy. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the scrim. I'm enjoying, even though I sound super tired and stuff, I'm still having a blast. It's just, you know, when you're up for like almost 24 hours, it's hard to stay happy about stuff. I honestly, because whenever I have plans to go see my dad, I don't know, my body just changes from like Oh yeah, we go to bed at a normal time and stuff. To oh hey, I'm gonna wake up at like 9 p.m. the night before. I'm gonna stay up till like 9:30. Then I'm gonna go see my dad, and then like it's Tuesday, so there's a prestige scrim, and I'm like, oh Jesus fucking Christ, it's a fucking nightmare. I'll be honest. But hey, we're having fun, and that's what matters. I also gotta get one game of Xin Zhao in before the event ends, so I can get those blue essence points. Ooh, cake. Oh, ooh, cakey, 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 cakey. And these are proposed the Gunny Bunny jump scare. Here we go, getting the game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We got some sexy ass kids. Super Galaxy Combo Breaker. We got the Corgi, Mythmaker, Aurelia, Sad Boy, Moo Moo. Paradox with no skin on his ear. I mean, to be fair, this is here have a lot of amazing skins. A lot of vanillas, Alright. Fix. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We've got ourselves 4 teleports, double barrier. First strike here on the Misfortune. Going to be interesting. And it was Tazan on the puppy, so I did predict correctly. So it looks like Spy is giving us some of that secret sauce. Fun fact, I used to play a little bit of a Mumu support. Played it with Jin, and played it with Zaya. And it was honestly a lot of fun. Okay, so EXODIA looking to get a little bit of priority vision here. But Spy might be in a bit of trouble. Gets jumped on the audacious charge. But Spy should be fine, able to just run away and stuff. But that means they are going to be able to get vision. Both junglers get vision on each other's. That's 15 gold though here for MF. A little bit of a gold lead. 7 gold lead. And 10 gold lead, so damn, that's crazy. That's 17 gold lead in the bot lane. It's like EXODIA on top, baby. That's what we talking about. Let's see if they can keep the wallet diff from being too big this game. Alright, now we start the laning phase. We're going to get some of that farming sessions. And Raynar is going to look to proc his first strike as often as possible. Try to get optimal proccing scenarios. And here we get a nice bandit charge onto Dark Sune, forcing the barrier early. But remember, MF has first strike, so she's going to have to be rotating her auto attacks between champion minion, champion minion, champion minion. Or like 2 different targets so she can maximize on that. Ooh, new take. Gonna block a minion. Ooh, okay. Karma, big Mantra Q. Gonna do a little bit of damage to Spy. Spy almost out of consumables. Both 80 carries down and out of consumables. And that's going to be the first strike denied here. Karma just sitting in the bush, making that money, you know? Oh, Campo looking to cancel the MF first strike, but looks like the first strike is not available right now. And some good poke coming down from Campo and Dark Sune. And Dark Sune can just focus on farming, even though he's a little bit behind. Now, Aim Down is using his HP bar to get as much XP as possible. And that's going to be a nice double up. Get a little bit of that funny money, no me. And now it's a Mumu turning on Campo. Now out of pots in the bot lane completely. Karma still has her last pot, but Reynard's and Spy are getting pretty low. And that's gonna be it's gonna be a nice dodge here by Reynar's. And a good body block by Spy, but now Spy and Reynar's kind of low HP. So the dude gotta be a little bit careful. Ooh, aim down gets jumped on by Worshin, but Paradox did not have the soldier to follow up. And ooh, Rorschach might be in a little bit of danger. The flawless duet here coming out, gonna find a nice stun here onto Rorschach, and now he might be ooh, Nute is gonna get the 1-for-1, but does get the first blood at the end of the day. And there is the wave is in a good state here for Rorschach, so it shouldn't be the worst thing yet. Though I think Aurelia is going to be a little bit happier with what she has. And now Raynar, Darksune in a bit of trouble. Raynar's looking to get some damage in. And Spy here with a momentous bandage toss. They're gonna able to take a 2-for-0 there in the bot lane. With Spy and Tizan taking a kill. And now Nute just clearing the wave fantastically with the blade surges. And that's gotta be a little bit careful. Might have to utilize a recall soon. But here comes Worshin. Oh, and Nute not gonna be finished off here. The Triumph and the Conqueror heal gonna be enough to keep him a little bit healthy. That's a nice first strike proc onto the Karma. And it looks like we're getting probably Yomu's first item here on the Misfortune. Oh, okay, aim down is gonna miss a few minions here. But Darksune not having the super impactful game that he had in the last one. This game a lot more even Stevens, but oh, okay, Darksune getting jumped on, forced to use the Valkyrie already. And now an XP difference in the bot lane. Now we're clearing out some vision. Now the Vanguard's Impulse coming in, and now Nute looking to just jump on Rorschach, and it's gonna murder him. That's almost the Blade of the Ruined King finish here on Aurelia, and that's a huge item spike here for this champion. Oh, okay. Now Spy maybe in a bit of trouble, gonna be forced to jump, and now Worshin gets stunned up against the wall, but the Poppy ultimate essentially hits nothing. Spy in a bit of danger now. And now Worshin gonna be able to heal up. That's a triple kill for the Corki. And now the Flawless Duet gonna come out. Yeah, now Paradox might be in a bit of trouble. Ooh, but aim down doesn't have enough damage, and therefore now, yeah, it's gonna be going down flash for flash in the mid lane. That extra turret shot he took from getting slammed by the Azir wall was enough to confirm. And now Aurelia Getting close to her back for a Blade of the Ruined King. Azir went Symbiotic Souls. I don't think I've ever seen that build before. Now Aurelia has her stacks back up. I gotta be a little bit careful. Zan is trading the grubs over for a dragon. Try and get that dragon angle going. Now Rorschach, fortunately, in a bit of a miserable spot. This Aurelia kind of like the Syndra last game. When it gets ahead, it's just really, really oppressive. Now with Corki, Azir, and Aurelia having access to Void Grubs, that could be pretty nasty. Okay, Reynar's at least gonna get the shutdown here, but Tizan is gonna get the flash stun here onto Campo. Gonna be able to get away, but Aurelia with triple grubs just smacking that turret like she just don't care. That's gonna be 3 plays, plus she's gonna be proxying another wave. The Vanguard's edge is not available. She used the flash to get the kill secure on the Rumble, but now Rorschach in a little bit of danger. Spy has rotated up. Warshin is able to steal that blue buff. And now we're looking at a 2k gold lead early on. Yomu's finished for MF because a nice juicy shutdown was picked up. You see Rumble has boots and Aurelia has a completed item, so you're you kind of, you know, you're chittering in teeth. You're like, da, 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 da. Okay, the Hex Flash from Spy here, and now we're getting onto Paradox. Oh, and Tizan is going to be able to secure that kill. Now it looks like Warshin wants to kill Rorschach again. Rorschach going to get a nice flash, but tries to get away from the Aurelia, but he doesn't have anyone to help him. And Nute just on a rampage. 5-1, up 30 CS. Things are just not going well for Team EXODIA in this game number 2. They managed to shorten the gold lead a little bit with the gank on Paradox. But now Spy gonna be taken to a horny bunk. It's gonna be moided, and that's a plate that the Darksune is gonna be collecting. And now the Vanguard's Edge gonna come out, the silence, and Rorschach has to be a little bit careful. And now here comes Aim Down and Tizan trying to get onto and that's gonna be Poppy taking a shutdown. Now Reynar's was forced away from the turret, but now Spy in a little bit of danger. Yeah, that's Warshin just gonna be able to take a kill, and that could be first turrets going over in the bot lane. Even though the top lane turret only has 1 plate left, the 3 people with triple grubs. Yeah, that's gonna. Oh, okay. We're trying, but it's just gonna be first turret, so that's gonna be feats once again. Oh no, okay. So we do have to get 3 objectives this time, because the first 3 kills were achieved by EXODIA. And so now looking at the items, we're working on almost the 2 items in Zhao. The Aurelia has her Merc Treads, and that turret is about to die. I mean, Spy is coming to gank, but oh, okay. Yeah, we're not Poppy and Tazan don't really do much damage, but Worshin isn't going to be able to help Nute out. And Rumble able to get a little bit of push priority. Maybe get a plate, but since they already took a third bot lane, Darksune and Campo, you know, they just want more plates. And so we're going to be at 1, 3, that's 12 total plates right now at 14 minutes. That's a huge amount of money. And now Rorschach trying to win the 1v1 duel, but Worshin, he's just him, bro. Presses the Crescent Guard, uses the Wind Becomes Lightning, just manages to land his full combo, and Rorschach is none the wiser, just gets melted. Now what is Xin Zhao waiting for? Xin Zhao bought a Ruby Crystal, now making his way to the Dragon. It's not going to be a Mountain Soul this game, so there's no there's no longevity to this game unless we get like an Ocean Soul. But an Ocean Soul with the comp that Team Rocket is playing is just really nasty. Probably working towards, I think, Hullbreaker or Sterix here for the side of Nute. We'll have to see what he wants to build. But that is Dragon Power stuff. Oh. Bye, Team Rocket. Still working on upgrading the Symbiotic Souls, but the Nash's Tube now finished for Azir. And now Reynar's in a bit of trouble. And the Vanguard's Edge is going to miss. Tazan and Spy are here for backup. As much as they wanted to get the Herald done, they're not going to be able to get it in time. So now they are pushed off the objective. Yonping that he has teleport like really soon if they can hold out. But how long can they hold out? That's the real question. Oh, Paradox is just having fun with Rorschach, interrupting that recall with a Sand Soldier. And now we're starting to put more and more eyes onto this this Rift Herald. Leandri's now finished for Rorschach. Oh, sorry. My bad. I moved the cat. Aim down, picked up. So we're at the 1 item mark for all champions, but we're getting close to the 2 item mark for some champions here on the side of Team Rocket. So things could get a little dicey should we choose to fight over this Rift Herald. But the next objective takes it here for Team Rocket, and it looks like Paradox already started the Herald. It's like, fuck it, I'm Azir. You guys are on Vision, let's go. Aim Down and Nute are going to be dueling for this third prio in the bot lane. And yeah, Poppy not able to find the angle for the Keeper's Verdict. Spy, ooh, nice double knockback. That's Darksune and Nute with the... they got Poppy ulted, but now Rorschach might be stuck between a rock and a hard place. And has to use his flash to be able to get away. Now, Nute had teleported mid. So he's going to have to teleport back. Sorry, he's just going to walk back down.
Spinning flames of fury.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. You have no idea. So we're trying to collapse here on Nute, but yeah, Nute kind of hurts. Yeah. Okay, we've got a bit of damage, but Corky does an insane amount of damage here. And now Worshin just going to pick up a double kill here. Things looking from bad to worse. 5k gold deficit here at 18 minutes. And that's the Hullbreaker finished. We're summoning the Herald in the bot lane as well. And unfortunately, this Amumu support pick has gone in quite a few times, but it hasn't really found the angles that it wanted to find. And Tarsune gonna live with a sliver of health thanks to the Karma Shield. Collector had not been finished on the MF yet, but Reynards has just picked it up. Unfortunately, the Walla diff starting to become massive again, and Symbiotic Souls have been upgraded to the Void something shoes. Ryla is now cleanly picked up here for Paradox, so now he's got attack speed and basically a perma slow when he attacks with the soldiers. Black Cleaver finish for Zinzal. Yeah, we're at the 2-item power spike for all champions here on the side of Team Rocket, so things are getting a little bit rough. But hey, Tazan has so much money that he's already finished his second item, and now Darksune gonna be in a bit of trouble, but able to assassinate, able to just assassinate Tazan, who's very squishy. But I mean, hey, Corky damage is pretty insane. Oh, okay, aim down might be in a bit of trouble. Let's see, he's gonna use the Yon ultimate to try and get out of the way, but the wind becomes lightning, and now we're speeding up. We're speeding out Worshin. And Worshin is just able to assassinate. Plus, Paradox picked up an inner turret in the mid lane, and now we see Atacon has spawned, and we're gonna look to get even more XP out of it. Oh, okay, Nute looking to get on a spy and Reynards, but Zan shows up, forcing them away. However, they cannot contest this Otacon, so that's just going to be Otacon taken, which is the feats. And now it's a Hex Tech soulless game. Paradox going to teleport top to try and stop Rorschach from getting the turret. Takes him down to 50%, but wasn't sure if he had any other teammates in the vicinity, so didn't want to risk it. And now, yeah, we're just trying to farm whatever we can here. 8K gold deficit, so you know we gotta get our resources where we can. Oh, well, it looks like we're trying to find a collapse here onto Paradox. Oh, unfortunate. Now Reynards is just dead. Very unfortunate Azir turret placement for Reynards, not able to get out of there. And yeah, things are not looking great. Looks like we're going to an early game 3. We're 22 minutes in. And there is no wave to push. Now with this wave, we should be able to get this inner top tier turret. Aim down, trying to get some poke onto Campo, but doesn't find anything with the Fate Unbound. Sorry, Soul Unbound. His Fate Sealed. The Karma Shields are pretty nutty, and now Worshin is so huge, almost has a GA already. Yeah, it just fucks people up. It does so much damage. We've got a regular wave here coming in, but if this inhibitor turret goes down, then that could just be McNasty. Now Rorschach gets explosively face melted here, and now we get the Poppycopter. The Keeper's Verdict gonna bounce back. Darksune, but is just gonna waddle his way back in. And now we use the Yon ultimate. We've got the MF. Paradox gets interrupted by the Poppy W. And well, yeah, that's just a crazy amount of damage. And 2 down. That's Tizan and Reynars versus the world, but unfortunately, even with the flash, we're not able to get onto, so we're not able to kill. Oh. Okay, well. Corki is just so fed, it doesn't matter. Has the armored advance to be able to brawl and duel his way through. And Spy trying, but not going to be able to find the bandage toss. That's gonna be that's gonna wrap up game number 2. Let's see if we do get a game 3. We should. It's 3 games Scrim Block. Boy. Will EXODIA be able to take a game in this series? Or will Team Rocket just murder the Shaboinkies? Out of EXODIA. Very unfortunate early game. I mean, the play bot was nice, but by that point, Nute had basically closed off the lane, and like Rumble was fighting to get just a little bit of CS, and Nute had just turned on the cash cow mode with the Aurelia, and like, you know, when you get in an oppressive, when you get to an oppressive position with that team comp, it's really hard to come back, because they're just so far behind that like they were just jumping on EXODIA whenever they saw them, and they were just ready to pounce, ready to kill. Like Urshin was just standing there tanking for days. Nute was doing so much damage. And like Darksune, man, the bombs, the boom, 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 boom. It was just enough, you know. At the end of the day, there was not much that EXODIA could do. Ooh. Just waiting for an invite to the lobby. Let me just load up the draft for game number 3. I'm sorry guys for all the yawning. My body's hitting its limit, but I'm gonna make sure I get through this last cast, well, this last game. Looks like we have EXODIA on red here for game number 3, from what it seems. So I hope you guys are having a great week so far. We have the tier list for Prestige on Thursday. Maybe a scrim on Wednesday, and I think we might be watching. We might be casting a scrim for the Chiefs on Friday, but that's to be determined. I'm not too sure yet. Who has to let me know? If they play Blossom, well, I can't cast that scrim because Blossom doesn't like me. So we'll be avoiding any Blossom games this season just because, well, I'm in as Blossom. They don't like me. I guess we are initiating a bathroom break. So while we wait on me to get an invite to the lobby, I do have the draft pulled up, so if it does start, we'll be fine. So no worries on that aspect. We're game 3. You know what that means? We got that Guile theme. Oh, sorry. I keep double clicking the tab, and if you double click while it's the thing that's active, well. So in the disabled here, it's not Yasuo, it's Yo. So, but a good amount of good top laners are gone. But I assume, you know, we'll see the Kemi, we'll see the Gwen, we'll see the Jace. You know, targeted bans towards Nute again in game 3. We'll see. Midwise, we still have some pretty clean picks and some late scaling or whatever. We still have the Aurora, still have the Victor. The Ari, Paradox's Ari is still available. Like there's a lot of picks here. AD carry, I mean, the Jinx has been banned for multiple games now. But we still do have quite a few niche options, and in support, still have access to a decent amount of engage. So if ever they want to pick engage early, both sides would have to do it, because if not, you know, the targeted bans mean that we're not going to get to see much engage in the second rotation. Holy. I am drained, brother. This nap is gonna feel so good, bro. You have no idea. Odds are that nap ain't even gonna last long. Watch me sleep for like 2 hours, and then it's like my body's like, yeah, you slept 8. Like, man, I've been awake for an entire day. Let me sleep like a third of the day, please, please. Da, 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 da. New TFT patch tomorrow, I think, or is it Thursday? I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm excited. We're finally getting out of this fucking Viego meta. Ugh, I hated playing Viego. Ooh, thank you for the like. Whoever smashed that like button, big respects, big respects. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. I'll let you know in a second. Give me just a second. I had to check my Twitter, make sure I'm not missing out on any anime titties. Nope, just weird VTuber shit, some TFT stuff. Oh, the Chupos. Hell yeah. Alright. Do 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 do. I know, right? But oh, okay, it hasn't started. I'm just gonna put my ready check in the chat in case they were waiting on me. Let's see. Alright, so be on the phone. Okay, we got the ready check from the side of EXODIA. One day it'll start. I don't know. I'll refresh just in case. Nope, still waiting. Welcome, welcome. We're about to start game 3. Oh, okay, well, there you go. A second I refresh it. A second time. We're starting the draft. So the bands staying the same for now. Nute focused bands from the side of EXODIA. And we're banning out Spice Nico. See if we take away more engaged supports here. It's going to be Reynar's Sivir that's going to be taken off the table here. So I expect the Gwen. And then more than likely the Jace also going to be taken off the table for Nute. So see what kind of special spicy he has for us. Reminder that they do have first pick because they are blue side. So we'll see what Team Rocket wants to pick up here. Maybe they can try and goad EXODIA into a specific band so they can get a specific pick. So we'll have to see what they can end up getting off their blue side power pick. Are the Annie going to be banned away from aim down here? Interesting. Strong champion saw some nerfs, but still just powerful point click engage go burr champion. So we'll see here if Nute is going to get a third top laner ban. And it was the Jace last game. And well, it's gonna be Paradox's Talia. So are we just slamming the Jace? I mean, the Gwen's banned, the Camille's gone, the Ambessa's gone. I mean, I guess there's Ornn, but normally like Sion is what can like deal well into the Jace, but that was picked game 1. So instead, we're just gonna take away the Ziggs here. We don't know if it's for Paradox or Darksune, but we've seen Darksune kind of hand stiff Reynars on mechanical AD carries. It looks like Rorschach maybe looking to take the Jace into his own hands. It could also be aim downs. That means we need a bit of magic damage in the top side of the map, so AP jungle maybe if we're getting this Jace mid. So we don't really know where he's going yet, but we're going to pivot to the route. We're going to make sure we get that engage locked in, some fantastic engage, so we can get stuff done. The Amumu was a little bit questionable for the last game, but it looks like they did still want to pick up the Jace because they leave the Jace open. Then Nute takes it, and Jace Ziggs is pretty disgusting poke. Hard to dodge, large AoE, and I mean they connect one thing, they end up connecting multiple things, and it's just, oh, Jesus. Well, you can push off an objective really, really fast. Plus, you don't really want to give an attack speed steroid champion and a tower, like, destroyer both on the same team, because then they get grubs, bro. Like, they take all 3 turrets for free. Alright, so as expected, Camp, we're going to pick the Alistar here to put an end to the Rel shenanigans, as it is the best pick into it. But let's see what else that they want to pick up over at Team Rocket, and it's gonna be the Trundle. Okay, kind of like disincentivizing a tank pick in either the jungle or the top lanes. We'll have to see. This could still be aim down's Jace. If it is aim down's Jace, then you know we do have counter pick here on red side, so we do not have to show the hand for Rorschach to the very end. So we keep Jace as a pretty useful flex pick, and it's gonna be the typical answer when you see a Trundle jungle. You pick an AP jungler because the stats that Trundle will sap away from you, well, they don't really matter. Normally Trundle wants to like sap a tank, so in this case he'll probably be automatically targeting the Ral. Ooh, the Fiora ban makes me think that we want to play Ornn or Cassante? Trying to think what top lane or Rorschach plays that really, really doesn't like Fiora. I'll be honest, I think it's Ornn or Cassante. I think they want to tank at the top, you know. They want some kind of like reliable engage. The carry matchup in game both 1 and 2 didn't really work out too well in favor of Rorschach, and the Aatrox is going to be taken away. I mean, okay, Aatrox doesn't really like Fiora either. Ooh, so what is the last ban here for EXODIA? Is it another top lane? What else do we ban at this point? Jesus. Okay, it's just gonna be banning Kai'Sa away from Dark Sune. Oh, okay. Kai'Sa ban. Okay, I mean that's what I. Yeah, okay, and Renekton gonna be taken away from Rorschach. Okay, I mean Renekton, another champion, doesn't really like Fiora. Has kind of like an okay early game against it, but gets outscaled hard. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just gonna pick. Yeah, okay, Ezreal Rel, good bot lane. We still don't know where this Ziggs is going. We'll know here if it is probably Paradox's Ziggs. I can confirm that we see the Kai'Sa ban, so no need to worry about it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be picking Jhin. Alright, so it is Ziggs mid versus what could be Jace. And Jace into Ziggs is a great matchup because Ziggs is very squishy. If he doesn't save the satchel for you to the sky as well, he takes a shit ton of damage. I mean, not that Jace can't get poked down, but you take an EQ, hammer form Q, auto E to the face, it kind of really hurts. Okay, the Mundo here for Nute. Now, to be fair, the Trundle could be a flex pick between jungle and top, but I think the Trundle's only like real position is jungle. We've seen some attempts at top lane Trundle just go, you know, Triforce Hullbreaker and blah 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 blah, like 2-shot the turrets. The Jax here, okay. That's an interesting pick into Mundo, because I mean Mundo just presses Q and walks away, then Counter-Strike fades, and Mundo presses E. Of course, You get a lot of value if you can turn off the E, because that's a good part of the Mundo damage. I'm expecting double grasp in this top lane. I'm expecting double grasp. Alright, let's get into the league plan. There you go. Alright, the ready checks are out. Should be starting game 3 soon. Let us go. Gunny bunny. Bunny gunny. Do 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 do. Give me a second. There, I have to make sure I minimize something, you know. Can't show some stuff on stream, you know. It is what it is. Here we go. Ooh, Spirit Blossom Zyra, T1Js. Hey yo, that's a clean skin. Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin. We got that money in the house. The Mighty Jacks representing Canada. Let's go. Oh baby, let's go. Alright. Fix this puzzle in as few moves as possible. 1, 2, 3. Bam! It's all good, it's fixed, and we ready for some goddamn legalization. Actually, we got Spellbook versus Aftershock. We got ourselves 4 teleports, double barrier. Ooh, Grass versus Lethal Temples. Rorschach not looking for the sustained battle against the Mundo. Ooh, they're looking to maybe cheese. Worship.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Imagine if I had a real weapon.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. Looks like no invades from the side of Trundle, so he's probably going to be starting at his blue in top side because single target camps easier to kill. Oh, we're looking for a cheeky invade here. Orson looking to make Zyra's life a bit of a living hell. Let's see that. And ooh, now Orson might be in a bit of danger. Ooh, okay. The Warshin lost his flash early, but aim down's down to 50%. So it did slow down Tazan, but Tazan didn't lose his flash or he didn't use his smite early, so I think things are fine. Ooh, Campo is taking a lot of damage. And Nute was late to the wave, so he's gonna hit level 2 a little bit later. Aim down is getting heavily chunked. Ooh, okay. Getting some good trades in. And now the TP already coming back from aim down, so he got a refillable potion. That's it's a little bit unfortunate. He really didn't have any money to spend. Here comes Trundle though. And that's first blood going over to aim down. Another kill here secured by Darksune. And now Warshin gonna make sure. Ooh. Oh, Paradox in a bit of danger. Rorschach gonna be able to get a kill. And that's tying up the kill score. And Rorschach gonna be happy with that. A little bit of money in his pocket. But Paradox getting an early... Paradox getting a solo bolo. And Jin getting a kill while having a farm lead. Pretty happy about that for the side of Team Rocket. Good jobs by Tazan and Rorschach to be able to clean up the mess and get 2 extra kills, but the farming difference kind of speaks for itself a little bit. Pill gonna be picked up here by Nute. Ooh, okay, but the Infected Cleaver miss is a little bit dangerous. And that is a really big minion wave, so you gotta be a little bit careful. Ooh, aim down here. Might be in a little bit of trouble. And yeah, that's just another kill. And aim down, not really having any fun this this series. I feel like his Oriana game was pretty clean, but outside of that, things were pretty rough. Oh, okay. And that cleaver is gonna be enough to take it out. The barrier forced out from Darksune. Oh, maybe we're looking at a cheeky recall cancel. Nope. And Jin able to buy Boots one. Oh, aim down has paused the game once again. Top mouse issue. Well, poor Rorschach, man. Mouse issue, disconnections, ping, problems. Poor guy, man. Can't catch a break. Okay, I was waiting on Warshin to be to get back, but looking at the buys here, we got Faded Ashes versus Sheen, Tier Refillable versus Garage Sale Lost Chapter plus Dark Seal Boots. So You can tell here that aim down already down 1,000 gold here, and the gold leads, they're kind of heavy in a sense. About 300 in the top lane, 1,000 in the mid lane, about almost 300 in the bot lane, and even like 200 already in the support position. So, but Team Rocket has been putting in a lot of work towards these gold leads. It's impressive early games where they really lay on the aggression like really hard, and if you're not careful, you just die because they commit the resources to try and fuck you up. Unfortunately, like Worshin lost his flash level 1 trying to cheese Zyra out of a red buff. But other than that, he's had some spectacular jungle early games. Oh. Okay, we got the ready check, so here we go. We're getting back into the game. All right. I wonder what that noise was. Was that just the turret or the in-hit? Okay. So we're getting an early start here on the dragon. Hex flash over the wall into the pit. And Worshin trying to make his way to the objective, but actually probably just looking for a gank. Doesn't realize that they're taking dragon. There we go now. Paradox is zoning aim down pretty hard. Now aim down does have to be careful. He has no flash. Now aim down getting smashed in once again. Paradox now up 3 kills in the mid lane. And yeah, that's gonna be worse than just walking up and stealing Tazan's blue buff. And now Tazan has flash, but might be in a bit of trouble. And that's gonna be the plant lady going down. Reynar's now in a bit of trouble. Ooh, Darksune has the 4th shot, but ooh, Campo with a nice interrupt on to the skies. Oh, here comes the triple kill for Paradox. Yeah, this game, that's almost that's a 10 stack Dark Seal like at 8 minutes. That's pretty McGinasty. Oh, here's Spy trying to find something. And Rel used up her heal, But with that crash down threat eminently, they also did not have vision on Zyra. And now Worshin looking to have some fun. Oh, Paradox was not able to do enough damage here. But now Nute might be in a bit of trouble, forced to use maximum dosage. You're gonna get jumped on here. Oh, but Nute able to get a 1-for-1 in that 3-man fight. And Paradox just looking to chuck bombs. Paradox really hurts. Already has the Luden's Companion. And doing about almost 30% of Jace's HP per bomb. And that's a cleaver to the face. Objective taken here by Team Rocket. Now Darksune might be in a bit of trouble. And Ezreal does get a shutdown, but gives a double kill over to the Jhin, so that's gonna be collector finish. Ooh, okay. Paradox gonna take a shock blast to the face. Now Nute just looking to get some proxy farming done. That slow from the cleaver is annoying. Ooh. And yeah, that's just Paradox coming in for the assist with the gank with the Mega Inferno Bomb. Now Campo could be in trouble. Flash. Oh no, the crash down fumble. And Mundo might be getting first turret here. There's no Jax TP. And that will be feats if Mundo gets it. And though that is gonna allow EXODIA to take this second dragon. That's bad, Ice Fit. We're 6 already. That is insane. Warmog's already finished here for Mundo. Looking pretty happy about that. Working towards his Heartsteel now. And now Spy looking for Campo. Gonna miss the Shattering Strike, the crash down. Not gonna hit anybody. And now that Spy just taking some damage. Yeah, that's a 2-level lead on Nute for Rorschach. So he's got to be careful taking trades against this Mundo. Because things are only going to get worse. Once we get the Heartsteel and he just starts having fun, I don't know if there's much coming back, you know? And yeah, unfortunately, aim down keeps going down, and that should be first turret. And that's gonna be the feats. Ooh, Spy gonna live by the skin of his teeth, gonna dodge that Mega Inferno Bomb. Luckily, because I think he would have just died. That's just kind of nasty. And yeah, Nute gets another solo kill on the Roshi Roche. Now they're looking to try and find Campo. But Spy is super low. Paradox gets the flash. Just gonna satchel over the wall and he'll be fine. That's the inner turret taken top by Worshin and Nute. Looking at the money, yeah, that's gonna be the hard seal finish, and it's gonna start to cause some problems for Rorschach. 1 and 5, no blade completed. Almost 2 items here on the Ziggs. He's looking fantastic, if you ask me. We've got Rift Herald spawning in 40 seconds. Ooh, Arsune might be in a bit of trouble and is able to live. Nute just walks down and it's like, you know what, I want to get more turrets. I'm gonna get more turrets. And Artisan just gets gobbled up. Campo has the Unbreakable Will, and yeah, Nute, well, Spy just gets blown up. Ooh, and aim down. Not gonna have much success. Reynar's, yep, he's getting the Mundo treatment. Mundo's just gonna heal up. Ooh. Nute forced a flash here, but okay, Campo taking a lot of damage. Campo dying, and that's Reynar's getting a double. I am down really wants to try and kill the Ziggs who's but Nute picks up an exit kill, and now we get a nice shutdown on from Reynar's. So it's going to be happy that he picked up a little bit of extra money. Almost has his Manamune transformed into the Muramana. And now Tizan, low HP, and at least Jax is able to get some stuff done. But yeah, this Mundo is huge, and I don't know what we're going to be doing. Yeah, it's a 20 stack Magi for Ziggs. He's 9-1-1. Oh shit. It's the son of the police. Whoop whoop. It's the son of the police. Whoop whoop. And that's gonna be another Hextech Dragon taken by the like of Worshin. Ooh. Alright, let's see what we end up getting. Kazan, ooh, not even able to play the game. Now Spy, I'm in danger. Herald is started, and oh. Ooh, aim down, caught on the turrets, and yeah, the Ziggs, legendary now, 24 stack Magi's. Campo's like, yo, you got enough kills, Worshin. Give me some money. And yeah, Jesus, this Ziggs is almost half the gold lead is just his Ziggs. That's crazy. And Anute trying his best to take that turret, but he'll see. Yeah, the maximum dosage plus the Warmogs that's gonna kick in soon just means he could just wait and he can come back. He already bought the real ultimates. And while Reinhardt is having a pretty decent game, unfortunately the rest of his team, you know, some members of his team are a little bit obsolete. Ooh, Tizan gonna be able to live by the skin of his teeth, but now here comes Paradox with an insane amount of money. Jeez. Okay, well Rorschach is starting to do some damage. But we have to find out if Rorschach has what it takes to play Jax during team fights, because that's where you really know if you're a Jax guy. Oh, here comes. There's no ultimate. Rorschach gonna crush the pill and get smacked by the bandage. Ooh, yeah. I don't think we win that anymore, Roche. And here we go. The Atacon spawning top lane in 5 seconds. I mean, Mundo can solo it. So we're gonna look for a play here on the Paradox, but a really nice satchel means that he gets to get away. So Shadow Flame, almost max Zonia's. Oh, okay. And we're trying, and that's a double kill. Paradox is gonna dodge, but that is gonna be Zyra shutting him down. And now Nute is not gonna flash over the wall, but I mean it's a Trundle. He takes his objective very, very well. And yeah, we do get a fat, juicy shutdown. Zyra gets like 1,000 extra gold, which is a little bit insane if you ask me. But hey, students are expensive enough, so items in this game are expensive enough. So you know, there's oh shit, that's the inhib gone, and now Wershin. Oh, where are we going? Are we gonna get that inner turret? Ooh, Dark Sune now maybe in a bit of trouble. Ooh, oh no, the fumble. But it's okay. It is still a Mundo. He presses E, the turret explodes. And now we've taken yet. Ooh, wow. Jesus. Okay, wow, that's a little bit crazy. That's a triple kill for Paradox, and now we're trying, and then Warshin's just gonna he's gonna take a bite out of Jace's arcane booty hole, and yeah. Paradox does so much damage, it's insane. And now he's got his Rabadons. And now Nute taking another turret. Mundo stuff, I guess. Yeah. It is. Oh, Paradox is out of mana. Yeah, things are going from rough to rougher, and it definitely wasn't the rematch that we were looking for. This is a brutal, brutal massacre of DME EXODIA. Now they're clearing all the waves, they're clearing all the minions, they're clearing all the wards. And Paradox is like, I'm keeping my Zonias, baby. As Reynar's getting assassinated, but Paradox is out of mana. Are they gonna? Oh, no! The minions are just ending the game, and Darksuna is like, "Get me out of here!" And that's gonna be the decimation of DME EXODIA. Thank you guys for hanging out, chilling. I know there was some like technical pauses and delays in between games and stuff, and I was a little bit low energy. I yawned a lot. I do apologize for that, but thank you guys for watching this stream. If anything, maybe we'll have another stream tomorrow. Who knows? I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Roshak, for hooking me up with yet another scrim to cast. We'll see you guys next.